This lesson is multiplying fractions and whole numbers together. Here we have 1/2 of 6. The word of means multiply. Students have learned that they can create 1/2 fraction 6 times. So here is a half, here is a half, another half. Just creating through a circle model. Sometimes I call it a pie model. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the final 1/2, 6. And so then they can group them, saying these two groups together is one whole. These two pieces of the pie together is one whole. And these two pieces of the pie together is one whole. So therefore, 1/2 of 6 equals 3. Again, you can do the same thing with 1/2 of 8, making 8 pieces of the pie. The higher you get, the longer it takes to create the pictures. 7, 3, and 8. And again, grouping them up to see that 1/2 of 8 is 4. Eventually, students would be able to see the pattern that technically when you are doing 1/2 of 6, you're technically really multiplying across. So 1/2 of 6 is really 6 over 1 is the same thing as 6. Students have learned that 6 over 1 equals 6 because it's 6 whole pieces or 6 over 1 whole pieces. You multiply that across to get 6 over 2, and essentially with this fractional piece you're dividing. So therefore it equals 3. Getting the students to see these pictures and the patterns they create and then moving them to this step allows them to see the reasoning why you are doing what you're doing when it comes to multiplying fractions and whole numbers. The same story would be true if you had 2/3 of 6. Here I made rectangle sections or candy bars, and we have 6 2/3 pieces. Again, when you group them up, you could say this goes here, these go there, so I have 1, 2 groups. This can go there, and these can go here, and I have 4 groups. Essentially saying, again, 2/3 times 6 over 1 is the same 6 over 1 is the same thing as 6. Therefore, you multiply across. So 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3. And now that you have this fractional piece, 12 over 3 is a fraction, but it's also a divisional fraction. 12 divided by 3 is also equal to 4, which shows and represents that within our picture. Again, seeing students make the connection between this and the picture, and then algorithm, for lack of better words, can help them show the connections.